Hey guys, WhatiFRacing, and welcome back to NASCAR 2005 Chase with a Cup Career on Part 48, aka Season 2 of our Cup Series career. And we're in 2008 now. And I want to destroy this season with a vengeance. Because I'm still salty about how I was unable to win it. So, in the off season, or just before I did this race, I picked my team. It's a 2-star ride. Again, I've been saying for quite some time why I wanted to pick a 2-star, because I went with 2-star rides in the truck and Busch, and I want to see if the car is way better than what the 1-star was and everything. And also because this will be the season 2 where I'll try the default setup and see if we can be about on the same level of dominance that we kind of had in the trucks and Busch and whatnot, and even modified. So other than that, we have a lot to get through in this part. It'll probably primarily just be Daytona, because we have the Bud Shootout, then we got the duels, or qualifying, that's trucks. So we got a busy part of sorts. So we're just gonna get right into it, do the Bud Shootout, and we'll get a good taste of what this car is capable of in terms of race pace. So here we go. We're just gonna put all this stuff to default, and we'll see how it goes. It's just it looks like a pretty straight up race with just 8 laps. The shootout field consists of all the pole winners from the previous NASCAR season. Each driver must make a 2-tire pit stop on the green flag. Okay. Alright, so it's kind of just like Thunder 04. So, yeah, I'm not really quite sure how to approach this. I'm assuming the fuel run, everything is going to be increased too, so we'll probably just pit on lap 4 and then that'll be it for ourselves, but seemed like a pretty good start for ourselves. Now again, I haven't actually played this in about a week, maybe about 8 days, so it's been a little bit, and it's always a little bit weird to get back into a game after when you haven't played it in a little bit. But all we have to do here is just kind of do these laps and see what the car is in terms of speed. And now even in the Busch series, we weren't like very good, but it definitely seems like already. Well, I would imagine we would have better speed in general just because we're in a 2-star car. So already it's looking good. It's definitely got some girth to it. Tony, don't even bother. So we'll pit on lap 4. We'll go with I guess right side tires. I guess I could cheese it and go with lefts, but I don't know how bad the rights are going to burn off. I don't want to die, so we'll just kind of play a little bit safe. But Joe Nemechek on the outside line, making it work. I mean, if this was a realistic poll for this season, there would not be this many cars in the field, because we got so many polls last season. I think we got 20 plus, so there should only be like 8 other cars maybe in total. Like we flat out robbed the competition, as I almost Earnhardted myself verbatim. See inside of Harvick. I gotta say, it's certainly easier than the last time we were here at a restricted play track. Mind you, this is a default setup. If I went with like a full-blown custom setup of sorts, probably would do even better. But yeah, we'll pit next time by. Michael Waltrip is trying desperately to get by Paul Menard. I don't know why he's having such a hard time getting around Paul Menard, but that's kind of sad, because this is a DEI car, so he should not have an issue. But Joe Nemechek, I gotta say, he's holding his own pretty damn well. I'm quite impressed. Until I'll try to go 3 wide. Almost off the track to do it. God damn it. Michael Waltrip causing me issues in NASCAR 14, and now in 05 he's being so fast. And when I try to make a move on him, he just cuts me off. He's just being very inconsiderate. I'll go down pit road this lap. I couldn't even talk. So 70 miles an hour, just right side tires. And there we go. A little bit slower than what I wanted, but yeah, just that'll do it. And we'll bump those tire pressures up, and that's it. We'll see if we can win this. I don't know. About a 10-second stop, I think, and that's a 9.8. So okay, good job on the pit crew. Now we were the first group of people to pit there, so I'm hoping we will cycle out in front of them. But then again, we are kind of by ourselves, so not totally sure if we could win this. I'm not certain. Alright, we'll get by these group of cars leaving pit road. And Oh, that's good. That's Michael Waltrip there, and we were racing him for the lead, so we should cycle back out into the lead by probably a really stupidly good margin. And that was right. We will by a stupidly good margin. So, I don't know how that worked, because, I mean, everybody was supposed to take, you know, right sides or 2 tires. So they're acting like as if they just took 4 tires, so, I'm sorry? I don't know. Off turn 4. When we hit the white flag, we're about like 5.5 seconds in front of them, and we only lost 4 tenths, almost 5 tenths, just being by ourselves. So, damn, we got speed. All right, so we got a good chance to do well this season, at least for Daytona. So no prestige, no fans gained. And Greg Biffle is still mad at Homestead. That happened in this world universe 3 months ago. So I'm glad Biffle is still fired up about that. Good job. We get a phone call and it's from Greg Biffle. I'm sorry. It's very rare for me to apologize, but I will apologize in this instance. So we got the Gatorade Duel. So yeah, might as well do that. And I don't know. try to get a good starting spot for Daytona so we can crush the field and just do that much better. And we have to start off the season with signing autographs. Hooray, we get to let down more fans. So like usual, I failed. I got around to 60. I always get like 65 to 74. It's always right around that range. But hey, we gained 500 fans throughout all that. We pissed off a bunch of people, but we got 500 fans out of it. Off of turn 4, best lap, or our first lap, was a 47.994, and this one naturally should be a little bit better as we're carrying more speed, and it is. Barely. Damn, and we get 4th, wow. Okay, so. I don't even think it really matters for us to do the qualifying, because we really can't start any better, so, we're gonna skip it. I don't. Why not? Why not? I might as well just see what we can do. What we can do. I'm having a stroke. Pretty okay start. Now we'll get a really good one when we're in 3rd gear. And there we go. And now we'll just kind of block for the rest of this. White flag's out, and pretty much been leading throughout the whole thing, and they're just been 2 by 2 behind me, and it's been very manageable to hold them off and everything. But I will say this much, the car does have speed. Now the only thing I'm worried about is still those tracks that caused me problems in last season, like Dover, Rockingham, Homestead 2. Just not certain how those will play out, because it seems like certain tracks are just way harder than others no matter what. But at least for now, we're gonna at least sweep the speedways thus far. Speedway stakes. I still have my canker sore, so it's still a bitch and a half to talk. But that was just inexcusable, no matter how I spoke. But there we go, we got the win. So, all right, well, I think I'm confident going into Daytona that we have a chance to win. We'll just head right into the race weekend. We'll see how our driver does in its first race for Ty Sheets. Okay, Bobby Hamilton won. And Ron Hornaday. Okay. Well, no. We're only doing 1 autograph session per part. I don't even know if I even should continue them, because I already got the level 8 prestige. There's really none higher than that, so there's no real point of doing them anymore. So, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. So here we go, the Daytona 500. And we're going to go with default setup like usual. For the season, and probably when we will pit, we'll probably lower that down or up that to 30. But yeah, here we go. Dale Jr. on pole, and after his kind of abysmal 2007 season, which weirdly enough mirrored his real life 2007 season, starts on pole, and we'll just go right down the inside and almost take the lead. Oh, I think we will. Yes, we will. Oh my god, barely. Dang, okay. okay, this car, it's shocking me. I wasn't expecting that. Wish I had more things to talk about, but we're just leading. It's just single file right now, and I don't know what it is. Going into the corners, we get like kind of pull Junior a little bit through there, which is weird. But he gains it right back, obviously. But again, it's just one car, and you know, if he makes a move, I'll just make a block, and there's not much anything to it. In fact, Newman trying to make the move there was probably the most interesting thing in the session thus far, race, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'll be pinning this lap, and amazingly, me, Junior, and Newman have completely checked out from the rest of the field. It's kind of disgusting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the right side tires. Our rights just got worn there. And I'm hoping that we'll make it to the end based on that. So, yeah, it's starting to slip a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm starting to notice it a bit. So, whoa. Oh, God, we made it. Holy crap. That was... Now we have to go with 4 tires, because now every tire is now worn. Well, shit. Damn it. I can't believe it snapped like that. I was shook. Now all of a sudden this got really interesting, because that kind of threw my plan out the water. Now it's at 15 flat, so the pit crew did a damn good job. And we're actually ahead of whoever we were behind down pit road. I think that was Newman. And yeah, we're actually, despite taking 4 tires, we're actually going to cycle out far ahead of the people behind me. So it might be kind of like how the Bud shootout was, where we'll win it by a big margin. Everybody else is leaving pit road, and yeah, it's going to be just like the shootout. We'll cycle way far out in front of everybody, and that's good. Now the thing is, in the Bud shootout, we lost about like half a second a lap, and we need to have like I can't even do the math, but point is, 3 seconds isn't gonna cut it. So yeah, they're gonna catch me, maybe with like 2 to go. Well, it's 2 to go, and I was wrong in my calculations. I thought they would have got to me a little bit sooner, but it's taken them quite a bit. I mean, I think we'll be good. I'm shocked. Second place is by himself. It looks like it. This has been a very weird Daytona race. I'm starting to I think I realized why I got such a big lead is maybe because my pit entry was so good that I gained a lot of time from that, which is surprising because usually I don't really have that great of a pit entry, or at least in terms of gaining time. I don't know. I just don't know. But it worked out very well, as we'll be heading into the white flag, and we only lost about 6/10 right there. So yeah, I mean, he's gonna just catch me right probably off turn 4, I would imagine. But yeah, this one, other than the pit road mishap, it worked out really well. Now this is all good and all. I just know Rockingham, it's gonna be tough. I know it's gonna be very tough. I remember I did a season mode like off camera just to kind of get used to the game and everything, and I remember that being really tough, even with the cup ride or whatever, or well, with the cup cars. Those in general are like the star ratings, they don't really matter, but they're like maxed out, so it's like the best possible car, and even then it was still having problems. So I imagine Rockingham will be sort of the same, as we'll win the race. We'll win Daytona. That is beautiful. I get Bobby Labonte 2nd, and Jeff Green 8th. Austin Hamilton, I forgot that he took over that ride. Greg Hicks' arrival, I don't even know what I did to him, but he's already mad at me. Okay, Greg Hicks started 24th, got 18th. I got to follow him. I mean, it's Amy Hicks' brother, so maybe that's why he's mad, because my driver hit on Amy Hicks in this universe. I mean, that's my only headcanon excuse why he would be my rival at this point. But it was a good day. 600 hero points, a lot of prestige, and Greg Biffle is no longer mad at me. So, yay, me apologizing helped. I guess we can kind of sim the Milwaukee, because I think we still have that one driver hired for that series. And we'll just have our driver do the qualifying, and we'll see where who Ty Sheets. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? we'll see where he finished in his Busch debut. And all that. I mean, in the trucks, he was running like top 10 all season last year, so I imagine it would be sort of the same case here. Third? Okay, well, good job, Ty Sheets. I came, no problems with that. I do wonder though, in the comment section, people have to help me on this one. Like, hypothetically, if I did like another season and I have my own cup team and I put Ty Sheets in it, if I do that season, will I race Ty Sheets? That would be really interesting. I'm not sure. I never got so far in the career mode to even test that out on this game. So, is that possible? Because if so, that'd be really freaking cool. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters: the Dan Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, David Funner, Champ 15, Alan Gray, MotorsportsGames, Robert Dillon, and Zach Page for a donation again. I can't thank you guys enough for your contribution and support to the channel every single month. It doesn't mean a lot, and like usual, I'm very grateful and thankful for your always continued support. I'll see you all next part for Rockingham and Vegas, and I feel like those two tracks are probably going to be tough on their own in their fair regards, so I don't know. Again, like I said at the end of the last part, we're going to take each part case by case and see if we can cram in a third race. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends. Point standings, again, I didn't really talk about it because it doesn't matter too much because it's probably the same as it was at Daytona. And in the Busch, our driver, actually, he must have led some laps at some point because he's tied for second. So, good for him. Anyways, that's it for me in this part. I will see you all in the next one. So, yeah, I'll see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.